So we've generated two columns of numbers, and now let's say we want to add them together. So I want to add cell A1 to cell excuse me, B1 and put it into cell D1. The way that I do calculations in Excel is I use the equal sign. So by clicking on cell D1 and typing the equal sign, it tells Excel that whatever I put after the equal sign is a calculation that Excel must work out. So in this case, I want to add A1, cell A1. I click on cell A1, and then I say I want to add to cell B1. So A1 is the value of the cell, is the value in cell A1, and B1 is the value in cell B1. So I'm going to add, in this case, 1 plus 50. Push enter, then I get 51 as expected. So if I do the second row, I can say equals A2 plus B2, click enter, and I get the numbers like that. So I've got 40 numbers here now. I don't want to have to type out each one. Equals A3 plus B3, enter, and so on. I can just repeat this functionality of dragging cells as I described in the previous videos, and repeat the calculation by dragging down the equation that I want to repeat. So again, I drag down cells by putting my cursor on the bottom right hand corner of the cell. If my cell contains a calculation, because it contains an equal sign, then when I drag down the cell, Excel will try and figure out the same pattern to repeat as you drag down. So in this case, if I drag all the way down to the bottom of my two columns, what it's done is it's gone and added the two cells in column A and column B. So for row 40, it's added A40 to B40. For row 23, it's added A23 to B23. So instead of me having to type out all of these calculations by hand, I can just drag down my equations, my calculations, and Excel will do a best effort of trying to figure out what that pattern is and repeat the calculation.